Hello. Welcome back to the Blockchain and Crypto Show, Blockchain and Crypto News. I am your host, Lionel. Today is episode 332. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Today, I do have a great show for you all. Some of the articles that I'll be discussing is PayPal leaving Facebook, EOS 2.0, Brad Garlinghouse talks about Triple, not Triple, but Ripple, and others. Hello, Double C. How you doing today? Hope you're having a wonderful day today. As always, as you all come in, please hit that like button. We really do appreciate it here. Also, like, comment, always good. And participation is always welcome. And if you all do, don't be afraid to hit that like button. So, well, if you don't participate, comment, anything, still hit that like button. We still appreciate it. So without further ado, let's hop right to it. PayPal officially pulls out of Libra Association. Payment processor PayPal has officially left the Libra Association, the governing body of the Facebook's Libra digital currency. As news agency Financial Times reported on October 3, PayPal did not attend a meeting of 28 Libra backers on Thursday. Following the payment provider's no-show, a spokesperson for the firm told Cointelegraph on October 4 that it officially left the association, adding, I do quote, "We remain supportive of Libra's aspirations and look forward to continued dialogue on ways to work together in the future. Facebook has been a long-standing and valued strategic partner to PayPal and will continue to partner with and support Facebook in various capacities." The developments come on the back of existing rumors that up to three or more of those backers are also considering quitting their roles as future node operators. The Times quoted a person close to PayPal as saying, I do quote, "It doesn't seem that there was a lot of pre-work done with regulators. Payment companies don't want that regulatory scrutiny to bleed into their business." So let's get down to it. The other backers that they are talking about are who could back out is Visa, MasterCard, and Stripe. But we do know that PayPal has officially backed out. Now, the quote does say that they don't want the scrutiny of what PayPal has been getting from regulators to bleed off into their business. From what I understand, what happened was I think Facebook promised the people that joined their association that, hey, we've already talked to regulators, they're okay with it, because that quote is alluding to that. I'll read the quote again. It says, "It doesn't seem that there was a lot of pre-work." So people speculate that Facebook just blatantly lied, that's what Facebook does. That we've already talked to regulators. They already know we're bringing this out. We won't have a lot of backlash. And the quote goes on to say that payment companies don't want that regulatory scrutiny to bleed into their businesses. Basically, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why will we open ourselves up to scrutiny and the same level of scrutiny that Facebook is getting into our business? That doesn't make sense. Why will we welcome that type of basically let's say scrutiny? Why will we welcome that when Facebook is catching all type of fire and we're not? So that's what people are speculating so far. It's just Facebook that's not Facebook, PayPal that has backed out. We're seeing that Visa, MasterCard, and um, Stripe is backing out. Is trying to back out. Well, are having reservations, but so far it's just PayPal. So yeah. Hello, King. How you doing today? All right. As you all come in, please hit that like button. All right. Now traders can make bets on when Facebook Libra will launch. Now this is ingenious. You have to admit this is highly ingenious. I like this. This is clever. This is very clever. Crypto futures exchange CoinFlex is issuing derivatives linked to the launch of the Facebook-led Libra cryptocurrency project. Dubbed an initial futures offering or IFO, the exchange launched similar derivatives products for both the blockchain interoperability project Polkadot and cloud computing network Dfinity before their mainnets were live. Bloomberg reports on Monday. The Libra IFO, a physically settled project, allows investors to bet if Libra will launch before the settlement date of December 30, 2020. The futures, and that is why you mute your phone when you're doing a live show. The Futures project will be available October 24 and will pay out in Libra tokens. Libra launch date originally slated for early 2020 and now looking more like the end of the year, if not much later, has been pushed back following regulatory backlash and partner exits, such as PayPal's departure this past week, which is the article we just went over. Some nations' lawmakers have even called for the project to be halted. Who was that? I think Zuckerberg. It was Zuckerberg that came out and said that there's no hard launch date when it comes out. It comes out when it comes out. So he did come out and say that they, instead of saying that it's going to launch second quarter of or second half of 2020, he's saying there's no specific launch date now. Facebook has the ability to rival the entire global banking system from day one, but because of that fact, with that first day When that first day will be is far from certain. CoinFlex CEO Mark Lamb told Bloomberg, the political backlash has been brutal. See, that's what I'm talking about. The political backlash has been brutal. So why would you, according to the first article, I'm backing back to the first article, why would you bring, if you were a company that joined, such as PayPal, why would you bring that type of political backlash to your front door? That's what PayPal is thinking. So, of course, I said no. And it's anyone's guess if Facebook will get this over the line. Prices, get this, prices for the futures are set at 30 cents, which equates to a 30% likelihood of Libra launching by the settlement date. Lamb explained, if Libra launches, future holders get a nice bonus for their faith in the project. This is, you got to admit, this is funny. King says VanEck ETF is going to be the last straw. Bitwise just got denied again. To be honest, King, to be honest, I'll put it like this. This is just my opinion. I don't think a Bitcoin ETF is coming out now. I think it'll be, and I said this in my show today, my the midday crypto show. I said that a Bitcoin ETF will come out when two things happen. When Bitcoin breaches its previous, when Bitcoin goes, or in crypto goes into a proper bull market, and my definition of a proper bull market is when Bitcoin breaches its previous all-time high of $20,000, and when Bitcoin is above, in my opinion, $30,000, because it's more liquidity and so forth. And the excuses the SEC gave to Bitwise's, to the denial of Bitwise's proposal of a Bitcoin ETF, was market manipulation. When there's more liquidity in the market, I think it'll start to gain traction of having positive news come out that a Bitcoin ETF may be may be okayed. Me personally, this being another asset class, people are going to make money on it. When I say people, I mean institutions are going to make money on it and bring out different type of products such as derivatives, futures contracts, as many and diversified as they can off not only Bitcoin but cryptocurrency. They're gonna milk the different avenues they can make money off this. So a Bitcoin ETF is not coming out. It's no, I just don't think it is right now. Uh, but this right here is still funny though. Now traders can kind of bright there can make bets on when Facebook's Libra will launch. All right, our next topic is EOS developer Block One releases version 2.0 of EOSIO protocol. EOS, excuse me. Wow, what was that? I had a burp. Excuse me. EOS developer Block One has announced the release of version 2.0 of the EOSIO open source protocol, according to a news release shared with Cointelegraph on October 8. EOSIO is a blockchain-based smart contract protocol used to develop and host decentralized applications, or dApps. It employs a consensus model called delegated proof of stake. According to Block One's announcement, the core of EOSIO 2.0 includes various improvements to EOS VM, or EOS virtual machine, a high-performance WebAssembly engine specialized for blockchain applications that enables more effective use of system resources when processing smart contracts. Block One claims that the updated EOS VM offers up to a 16x performance gain over EOS IO 1.0, thereby greatly improving smart contract efficiency. Other major developers include the adoption of web authentication standards, allowing to use a hardware device for authenticating and signing transactions it in browsers without extensions or extra installed software for EOSIO applications. This will improve security without users needing to keep track of private keys or other account information. And also says for the network's block producers, Block One has also developed what it dubs weighted threshold multi-signature block production, a way for them to securely sign blocks by utilizing a permission layer that allows for multiple block signing keys in a flexible scheme without sharing any sensitive data. So basically, Block One has released EOS IO 2.0. Paperboy, he says EOS is a scam. Okay, so EOS has Block One has released version 2.0 of EOS IO. Congratulations. I know that when EOS was first I'll say ICOing, first came out, it was saying it was an Ethereum killer along with Tron. I do not like Tron. I do not like Tron. I do not. Justin Sun will be the death of Tron. It was saying that it was the Ethereum killer, and I would say Ethereum has been talking about their upgrades for at least a year. At least a year. I dare to say 2 years. And they're still talking about it a couple of years out. Whereas EOS has released not only just not talked about it on the same level as Ethereum, has talked about their new upgrades, such as sharding and Shelly. Well, not Shelly, that's Cardano. I forgot the name of it. But EOS has just come out with it. Congratulations. Congratulations. Speaking of Cardano crypto payments rolling out at cashless co-working space in Japan. Cardano ADA cryptocurrency payments are now supported at two starts, the first established co-working space in Sasebo, Japan. The space targets a mix of content creators, web designers, programming engineers, and entrepreneurs from various sectors who are motivated to form new crypto friendly and cashless working environments. According to organizers at Two Start, quote, in recent years, co working spaces have been gaining in popularity as a new kind of shared office environment. These spaces are catching on worldwide with 1,300 new locations appearing every month, including 200 just within Japan, end quote. Cardano is positioning native cryptocurrency ADA at the forefront of the co-working trend, delivering the company's mission of building communities and regular hangouts that accept ADA. Emergo, which is the commercial arm of Cardano, is connecting with more local merchants to push adoption and the integration of ADA payments into everyday life. Quote, in order for the future of blockchain to become reality, blockchain technology will need to permeate into the daily lives of mainstream users through campaigns that raise awareness, such as the implementation of ADA payments. Since the ADA cryptocurrency is the most familiar aspect of the Cardano project for everyday users, Emergo seeks to increase the number of merchants and storefronts accepting Cardano ADA payments through our in-house developed Yori wallet in order to bring it more into the mainstream. End quote. That's just good. Um, it's not specifically a use case, but it seems like Cardano and Emergo is trying to synonymize the 88 cryptocurrency with shared working spaces. That's what it seems like to me. Hello, perfectionists. As you all come in, please hit that like button. We really appreciate it. That's what it seems to me. Other than I know Cardano has had other partnerships, but the two that comes to mind are the partnerships with the countries of Georgia and Ethiopia. But I know they had two other partnerships. I know that Emergo, which is the commercial arm of Cardano, has been working also. But this ensures liquidity to the 88 token if they can synonymize. I think that's the word. ADA token with co-working play, share co-working spaces in other countries and even America. So good for Cardano. All right, Brad Garlinghouse says Ripple and XRP are solving a $20 trillion problem. Banks don't like Swift. This is good. I'm going to read the entirety of this article. So here we go. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse is pushing back against legacy leader Swift, the international payments network with over 11,000 banks and financial institutions, and highlighting XRP as an improvement over Bitcoin. While Swift is making efforts to improve settlement times and accessibility to its global messaging system, which facilitates banking transactions and cross-border payments, Garlinghouse says banks don't like it. Speaking on Tuesday in Manhattan at the Economic Club of New York, Garlinghouse says Ripple, which is growing its network of 200 banks and financial institutions, is solving a real problem at scale. Quote, you have north of 20 trillion. That's a lot of money. Going cross border each year. It is fraught with error rates, and it's slow and it's expensive. For me, it's the classic Silicon Valley going up against the big behemoth Goliath, but it's also broken. When I go talk to banks, it's a beautiful thing for me because banks don't like Swift. They're frustrated with Swift. Their customers don't like Swift. That's a great place to be when you're selling into that. We have been so fortunate through a little bit of luck and a little bit of skill that we find ourselves with a lot of momentum and I think really solving a problem using these technologies at scale, end quote. For an audience of newbies, Garlinghouse also breaks down the essence of XRP when asked, what is it? Quote, the original engineers who developed the XRP ledger were early Bitcoin engineers who saw that there was going to be a Bitcoin scalability problem over time. With XRP, the idea was when you're doing this mining, it slows down transactions. It makes transactions expensive. There's a better way to do that, and they developed something. I won't technically go into it, called the consensus algorithm. But basically, the idea is you don't have to have mining to verify a transaction. This group of engineers developed the XRP technology. It's an open source technology. Own oh, Ripple owns a lot of XRP. We own about 55% of all XRP. So clearly, we're very interested in the health and success of that ecosystem. But it is an open source technology that Ripple uses in its technical stack. End quotes. As for the crypto market at large, it's all speculation, according to Garland House, and that presents challenges for the space. All right. I think, quote, I think 99.9% of all crypto trading today is just speculation. It's actually some amazing stats. About 40 to 50 billion a day in trading in crypto. That is a very liquid market. So I'm going to stop there because he's going out of the scope of the article. Actually, this goes back in the scope. In an episode of Fortune's Balancing this Ledger on Tuesday, Garland House, who says he's not betting on the launch of Libra anytime soon, describes XRP as an efficient fit for the banking and payments industries and highlights the differences between XRP and popular stablecoins. A stablecoin like USDC, for example, that Coinbase and Circle have done, I think that is interesting in migrating volatility. But you still have to go from dollar to peso. At some point, something has to bridge that. And in effect, what Ripple is doing is let's make XRP the most efficient, the most liquid, and the easiest to bridge by selling the connectors on both ends, selling APIs, and that people to connect. And I read that wrong. Selling APIs that allow people to connect to both ends of that. If we have hundreds of banks to use XRP for that, I think that bodes well for the liquidity of XRP. So, like we've been saying, XRP is a bridge currency. Let's get to the chat. Let's see what's going on in the chat. All right. Excuse me. All right, there we go. Kylesia says XRP is slept on. Kyleka, my apologies if I'm pronouncing that right. Paperboy CEO says bankers will dump XRP. There is no fundamental investment thesis for XRP. Okay. And he also says XRP is a glorified database. All right. So as you all come in, please hit that like button. As always, if you're like the show, leave comments in the chat. I will look at it, and also I want you all to, what's the word I'm looking for? You all can chat with each other in the chat. Obviously, there are going to be some disagreements, just because of the basis of the topics tonight in the cryptocurrencies, but keep it respectful. Understand that people do invest in things, and from what I've learned, people invest in things and they don't want to be told that what they're investing in is not good. There will be pushback. There will be yelling and calling out a name. So yeah, so yeah, Paper also says finance coins will do very well. Populous and Veritasium. All right. So with that said, let's get back into the show, into our last 5 articles, and we will close it out from there. Let me share my screen. All right. Crypto exchange CoinField teases secret project for XRP, launches Ripple-approved validator. The Canadian-based crypto exchange CoinField says it's a step closer to launching a mysterious project designed to push mass adoption of XRP. The exchange says it has launched an XRP validator and is preparing to roll out the project. The validator has already been added to Ripple's unique node list of trusted servers. CEO Bob Ross has called the upcoming project a game changer for both the digital asset and the blockchain industry as a whole. This new ecosystem is the most sophisticated project ever built on top of XRPL and is the best use case for that. We believe this will be a big step forward for the whole industry and the mass adoption of XRP blockchain. End quote. CoinField began teasing the project last month. The exchange posted a backwards S on Twitter, asking its followers for their take on the best use case for XRP. Do quote, what do you think the best use case for XRPL will be? See, okay. And quote, last month, Ross dropped another line about his thoughts on the potential for the digital assets. Quotes, we've never wanted to be only another crypto exchange on the block. Indeed, our goal from the first day, was to create a new financial ecosystem that people can easily trade different assets and spend them in real time. We're getting there. Blockchain is changing our world. XRPL, end quote. CoinField is one of a handful of exchanges that uses XRP as a base pair instead of Bitcoin. It now has more than 300, well, excuse me, not 300, 30 coins and a number of fiat currencies paired directly to the XRP. The company says it will fully unveil the project at Malta AI and Blockchain Summit on November 8th. I wonder if they're going to be a validator for XRP. Hmm. There's not too much we can speculate about this right now because they haven't released, not released, but yeah, you can say release of what they're trying to tease yet. But I will definitely keep you all updated. All right. Coinbase discusses acqui-hire with Ripple-backed run-to startup. So this is more of about Coinbase, what they're doing, than this acqui-hire. United States-based cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase is currently discussing the possibility of hiring the engineering team of Ripple-backed storage and rental startup Omni Rentals. Tech news outlet TechCrunch reported. Per the report, two unspecified sources familiar with the situation told the outlet that Omni is currently struggling with layoffs and just lost 7 operations team members. Besides Coinbase, the startup is also in talks with professional hiring intermediary Thumbtack for the same reason. Coinbase will reportedly employ the engineering team to further develop its Coinbase Earn education platform that is currently available in over 100 countries. Coinbase Earn is a platform, and it's a side note for me. Coinbase Earn is a platform where you can learn about different cryptocurrencies. I think it's 5 so far. I have a link down in the description to my Coinbase Earn link. There's it doesn't take up a lot of time. It 2 to 3 minute videos, and you earn crypto in the specific You earn that crypto for the specific crypto you're learning about. So there's a link down in the description to my Coinbase Earn. Reading on, it was first announced in December last year that and lets users earn crypto for studying the ecosystem. My point exactly. Still, an official Coinbase spokesperson told the outlet that no deal took place so far and there's nothing official to share. So, let me read this. TechCrunch explains that Omni Rental's business was doing poorly since not many users were interested in borrowing the goods on the platform. In hopes of finding a solution, the startup had planned to launch a white label service that brick and mortar merchants would be able to operate and market their own rental businesses. So they're basically wants to take their developers, since their developers are familiar with crypto because it was Ripple backed, and they want. Let me pause this video here. They want to use them to expand their Coinbase Earn platform, and their Coinbase Earn platform is nice. You earning crypto just for a few minutes of your time. I felt this is good because Coinbase is the news Coinbase has been coming out with is good. It's on the same level as I think as well, not on the same level, but close to as the news of Binance. Binance has been coming out with a lot of news with their lending platforms, blah blah blah. But this is good for Coinbase. I would say this is great for Coinbase. Samsung Pay teams up with RippleNet member Finabler. Samsung Pay, the mobile payment services of South Korea, tech giant Samsung has partnered with payments platform Finabler, Ripple's RippleNet member, to offer cross-border payments features money to offer cross-border payments feature money transfer to its app users. So in-app cross-border payments, basically. Finabler announced the partnership on October 3, claiming that the new feature offers users seamless and secure cross-border payments to 47 countries through a variety of payout methods, all within Samsung's mobile wallet. Furthermore, United States-based Samsung Pay clients reportedly can use their debit and or credit cards to send money via the service. Per the release, all the fees and exchange rates are included upfront. That's good, upfront, allowing users to know in advance what they will be paying. The system's security also employs tokenized credential backed by Samsung Knox. Sang On, the vice president and head of content and service division at Samsung Electronics America, added, and I do quote, money transfer is a first step in our vision to evolve Samsung Pay into a platform that makes users' financial lives more convenient. The range of services in Samsung Pay, developed in close collaboration with industry leaders such as Finabler, positions us to positively impact customers' everyday financial experiences. End quote. So allowing you to know upfront, I'm thinking what that is it's not, it won't take it out on what you're sending. You'll pay the fee outside of what you're sending. I believe that's what they're talking about. Samsung has crypto friendly. I think they're supposed to be releasing their own coin too. I don't know how this is going to work. Also, with their Samsung Galaxy line of phones, they have blockchain wallets in them, and they're expanding the blockchain that wallet, that crypto wallet, in their phone because at the beginning they only accepted Ethereum and ERC20 tokens. Just a side note, I know a lot of people hear ERC. ERC stands for Ethereum request for comment. I know knowing that will fall by the wayside, but Ethereum request for comment and those ERC20 tokens. So I just threw that out there. And also Samsung has partnered with others. They're building Samsung blockchain. That's what I want to talk about. They're building their Samsung blockchain also, and having their own coin on their own blockchain. So Samsung, I have to say, has shown that they are really crypto and blockchain friendly in what they've been doing, and what I've been hearing about. All right. Swift says it's tackling high demand for instant and cross-border payments, challenging rivals Ripple, Stellar, IBM, and Libra. Banking leader Swift, which facilitates financial transactions and counts over 11,000 institutions worldwide as members of its messaging network, says it is meeting today's challenges of providing instant services. By adapting new technologies, it plans to leverage its brand to reach communities that are currently outside of the SWIFT network in order to remain the leader in global payments. Harry Newman, the company's head of banking, says demand for instant transactions is everywhere, and that Swift is able to meet those demands and lead the new evolution of cross border payments by developing Swift GPI, Global Payment Initiative, its new standard for handling global transactions. Swift and other legacy platforms are facing a number of challenges, notably Ripple, Stellar, IBM, and Facebook controversial, not yet released Libra stablecoin that aim to reinvent the movement of money around the world, shaving days off from settlement times and adding new layers of blockchain based transparency to prevent lost and untraceable transactions. In an interview with Finextra during Swift Cybos conference in September, Newman explained the approach, quote, everybody wants everything instantly. And if you look at our children as they grow up, they want everything perhaps even faster than instantly. But because we want instant in our daily lives, when we order for ourselves online and so on, of course, we start to want it in our business lives. And so there's simply a demand for payments to catch up and be instant in parallel with everything else being instant. So, me personally, I I I was reading this quote again. Well, he says, "But because we want instant in our daily lives, when we order for ourselves online and so on, of course, we start to want it in our business lives." Okay, so I don't think if these rivals such as Ripple, Stellar, IBM, Libra, a plethora of others, I don't think Swift would start to change their or even upgrade their entire business if these rivals were not threatening, threatening their business. I don't think they would start to do the same thing that these rivals are doing if they were not a threat. That's what I think. I'm not going more in depth into it, but on the surface, eagle eye view, I don't I don't think they would change based on if these people were not a threat or business were not a threat. All right, now last topic is Sacramento Kings launch blockchain token for its predictive gaming app. The Sacramento Kings NBA basketball team is launching a blockchain powered rewards program within its gaming app. The Sacramento Kings partnered with New Jersey based blockchain ticketing platform, Block Party, to add blockchain based rewards to its predictive game called The Shot. The team officially announced on October 7. According to the announcement, the new program will be available in the upcoming 2019-2020 season. During the season, Block Party will be tracking Kings fans' activity while they are betting on call the shots and players will be able to accumulate points in a virtual wallet within the Sacramento Kings plus Golden One Center app. That's nice. The Kings noted that the tokens have no monetary value and cannot be transferred, which is fine, but still, you're redeeming the prizes you're redeeming the rewards for prizes and unique events such as signed merchandise and courtside tickets. A lot of people are going to play that. The owner of the Sacramento Kings is very crypto friendly. They've been mining Bitcoin there for years at the stadium. Which this is the guy, Vivek Renadive, CEO and chairman of Sacramento Kings, said the team has only just begun to see the benefits of blockchain technology as it transforms the way business is conducted worldwide, ensuring secure transactions across multiple sectors and customers. Yes, yep. Sacramento Kings are not new to the blockchain and cryptocurrencies. The basketball team became one of the first sports teams to start accepting Bitcoin for its team store in 2014, following a partnership with major crypto payment processor BitPay. So yeah, congratulations to the Sacramento Kings. Their CEO is allowing them to be more likable in the cryptocurrency space. I would say that. So congratulations. I actually like that app they came up with. That's pretty cool. I like it because is allowing your fans to become more involved, in the team. So yeah, thank you all for tuning in. This has been blockchain and cryptocurrencies news from the past week since last Thursday we met. Those were some of the hot topics that was in the news. I know some topics came out today. We'll discuss that next week. So thank you all for tuning in. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace. Oh, and tomorrow's the early morning crypto show on my channel, Food with Money, at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. All right.